Well, if you have ever served time in prison, you can vote in Maryland. A new state law is in effect that restores voting rights to tens of thousands of people with past criminal convictions. Thursday was the first day released felons could register ahead of the year's election. Joining us to talk more about the local impact is Horace Ellis, and he's with the Reentry Roundtable for Prince George's County. Thank you so much for being here. First of all, I want you to talk about this legislation and the impact that will have on the residents here in the county.
Well, what we think the impact will have is a wide range of individuals. Just last week we was at services for individuals that we were allowing them to come back into the community. So it was an expungement event. And this was a wide range of individuals. There was old and there was young individuals, ladies and men also. So what we're seeing is that the impact it will have, it will allow individuals economically to reach for better jobs, to get better services in the community.
Tell me a little bit about your organization and the role that you all will play now that this new law has gone through.
Well, we're going to try to galvanize these individuals so their voice can be heard, so they can, speak up for the services and the needs that they were looking for. One of the things we're looking for is for the business community to come on board and the housing community to come on board with this to help individuals acclimate back into society.
Tell me, how hard is that, the re-entry process, like for someone who's returning back to the community after being incarcerated?
Well, one of the most difficult things is to get a job. And an individual needs a job in order for him to, just to get the basic necessities in life.
Have a living. Yeah.
Exactly. So when they're precluded from these things, then what happens is, individual may tend to go back into the things that they would, do to get those needs that everyone needs: food, clothing, and shelter.
Now, how many people do you think that this impacts statewide, would you say?
Statewide, it's a fluid number. Statewide, the number has been put out there at 40,000 and let's say 20,000 in Baltimore. But Prince George is such a big county. We are thinking somewhere between 5 to 10,000 is going to be in Prince George's County alone. But that doesn't account for individuals who are released from federal institutions or individuals who transfer from one state to another. So these numbers could change from time to time.
Sure, absolutely. Is there any kind of, effort going on right now to see if the folks that are now eligible, they can vote in the April 26th primary here in Maryland?
Well, we are doing a press conference in front of the Board of Elections on March 17th, and along with the NAACP and a couple other individuals. Keep in mind, the Reentry Roundtable is a diverse group. We consist of clergy, public and private individuals. So we want to get the message out to individuals that let their voices be heard, and so we can move forward.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, like if people wanted to get a hold of you guys, how do they do that?
Well, you can contact any individuals to do the NAACP, Prince George County, Bob Ross, or you can contact us directly. We are online on Facebook, Prince George County Reentry Roundtable.
Prince George's County Reentry Roundtable.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, it was a pleasure to have you here, and you can follow the community organization and its efforts, like you said, on Facebook under Reentry Roundtable. Thanks for being here.